Hey guys, it's Evan. Today is Thursday, July 16th. It's 9:27 a.m. CT, and I am checking in. I woke up at 6:51 a.m. I hope this is still recording. It is. And then I dreamt about food and Dale Earnhardt vintage model and the number 71 red model vintage NASCAR models inside of a restaurant, and I was ordering steak and two sides. And I just had a dream, and then since I woke up thinking about my dream, and I don't know if it was the sleep study or what, but during the sleep study, I smelled food. And I think it really meddled with my senses because this morning, like my mouth was foaming, and I tasted what I dreamed. It was like Willy Wonka. Like my dream, it just was a rush of like my senses. Like I was thinking about my dream and the cars that I saw in my dream, and then I was like, I smell burnt rubber, and then I started to taste burnt rubber. As weird as that sounds, strange thing that happened to me. And then I got out of bed at 8, and then I tidied up my space, threw out trash, brushed my teeth, groomed. I shouldn't have tidied up after the shared living space, but I did. Even though I shouldn't have, I should have conserved my energy towards the homework that I'm behind. I'm behind weeks of homework. But I'm just too nice and too good of a person, so I did. I mean, I put my shoes away, but I shouldn't have put other people's shoes away, but I did. And I just had compassion towards myself. Like, mentally, yes, this is not my house. I do not own or rent this house. I'm not even supposed to live here. But at the same time, I feel like it's ridiculous. Like, we're adults, we need to figure it out. And I don't know what else to do other than try to get myself help. Tidied up my space, tidied up my bed. I did a pretty good job at tidying up my bed. And then around 9, I jumped on my laptop. And so today, I'm just adjusting my schedule that I set up. I have 9:15. I'm already itching, and I put on this shirt because I wanted to show you guys, like, without showing my whole body, a bit of like what I'm going through. This was a mosquito bite from the other day. For the first time, I think I heard last night them actually spray or do something for mosquitoes. But that's how I react. I have really horrible reactions to mosquitoes. Not that anybody cares, but I really do advocate for zoonotic and tick-borne and these types of vector diseases because I think that a lot of these zoonotic diseases there are no cure for. So, like Zika, there is no cure for Zika. Once you've got it, you've got it, and that sucks. But right now, I'm incorporating from 9:15 to 9:45 a.m. body care and fuel, quick skin check, pressure points, moisturize, hydrate, eat something simple, nutritious, build on those overnight oats idea, and gentle movement or position shift. And my reason for that is I do have partial paraplegia from the waist down. I'm in a lot of pain in my neck. So we'll start off with hydration. I have these that were super good. Honestly, I'm like a super big fan of IV, but IV kind of sort of tastes like a bunch of salt. And I don't want to say it tastes like medicine. It just doesn't taste as much as it says it's not artificial. It really tastes super artificial. And these are actually flavored with natural flavors. And it has 6 essential electrolytes. It's called Ultima Replenisher. 0 grams of sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs. I forgot what. There's like different boxes. I think they were out of the tropical or something. I don't know, but I got them on Walmart delivery, and I really did like the cherry pomegranate. I think it's right here. I think I'm about to pull it out. This one was really good. The cherry pomegranate was really good. It was the first one I tried. There's different packs, but I like this one. And I've been putting the individual packs in just regular water bottles. I don't think I have any to show you guys. I drank them all. I went through them pretty fast. And then I really do. This is like my favorite water. I can hardly pick it up. But this is my favorite water. I like baby water. Don't judge me. I don't know why. And if I can't find the baby water, I buy the fluoride water. But my dental hygienist said they're not about, like, I suppose this is not verbatim, but they're not about ingesting fluoride as so much applying it like topical on your chomps on your teeth fluoride. So they put a fluoride foam on my teeth, and I just like swished it around, like did a super power swish in my chomps, and then I spit it out and rinsed. So I have this much left, and this is probably too little, but oh well. I'm going to put these into the rest of my water so that I can drink it. And then and I have to be mindful of like my mobility. So these were super easy for me, even though I use scissors. These are emergency scissors. We should probably just use regular scissors, but these are like easy. So I don't know. I just recommend these. I don't know what it is about how they package these, or but these are like super easy for somebody who has difficulty with their hands to open. Okay, so I cut them and I'll try to show you guys with one. I'll just pour it all in, and then I'll just pour the other one in. I mean, you can tell like that was a lot of clear water. Like this is almost half a gallon of clear water in just two packets, and I haven't even like mixed it around. So that's to show you, like, I feel like Liquid IV is, I don't know, it's kind of overhyped to me now, especially now after I tasted these. And honestly, the price, like, for balling on a budget, these were way, like, more affordable than Liquid IV. Look at how strong that is. For half a gallon in two packs, usually you put one pack in each water bottle. And even then, when you put like a whole pack in each water bottle, or like I was at the homeless shelter, you see how bad my skin is? Like even right here. And I have like this scar here. My skin is super bad. Look. So I guess I'm starting this new skin check, which is good for me. In the military, we did battle buddy checks. So like if we were out in the field and we came back in, we scanned each other to see if we had like bugs, ticks, leeches, whatever. Mm, I couldn't tell you. Just I don't even know why. I have a very fragmented memory. Weird things come up to me, like the smell of tires and rubber. It was strange. I don't know. I've never had such like a real. This morning was super like real to me. It was just like I've never felt all of my senses like full scope of all of my senses. A dream, and a dream that was just like so familiar to me. Like when I saw the Dale Earnhardt and the like rubbish torn up Dale Earnhardt vintage cap, I just felt like I knew every body line of the car, every decal, every like, even if, you know, it's strange because like I know modern day spoilers and modern day cars, and that was like a vintage Dale Earnhardt car, and I was just like at the rear of the vehicle, and I was just, it felt so fresh and so familiar to me. It was just strange. And then just the smell of, I have not been around any form of racetrack or performance tires and who knows how long. I've been out of work since 2022, just about, and even then, those tires are nothing like performance race tires. So, like 5 years, almost 6 years later, to wake up with like that fresh smell of like a performance LS Camaro or like Chevy, like whatever, whatever NASCAR, even like with that faint Lucas oil or even Pennzoil or Royal Purple, like waking up and my mouth foaming from the taste and smell of rubber and racetrack, it was super weird to me. It felt like Willy Wonka stuff. I don't know. So, anyways, my skin is super bad. I don't know. I think this is as like safe as I can get to show you guys. I think like under my arms is pretty good. My hands, I have scars on my hands from my injuries and trauma and stuff. My left arm is pretty good. I'm building muscle back up, which is good. I used to be super big. Like my arm used to be like this. Mm, whatever now. This arm is super hard to pick up. Oof. I don't think I'm okay. I think that's just like a little bit of peach fuzz. I probably just missed a spot. I usually never shave my armpits. I've always let them grow out. But with all this body scars and breakouts from allergies, and I found out I'm allergic to dust mites, which is like, I might as well basically be Bubble Boy at this rate. So this arm, after my injury, like you see this, I just have like these spasms, and I can't control it. It's just my body's going to do what it's going to do. It's bad. It's so weird, right? Oh, so weird. Ugh. And just like this spasm goes on, I have it in this hand, and my hand just like cramps up. It's so crazy. I'm basically like Captain Hook. So then that was the mosquito bite. I went to the spa, I had a spa day. They fixed my nails, and then it's like sucks because I had a spa day and then I got a splinter in my hand, of course. So I have to be careful. So I think this is just about as good as it gets, like as far as like me showing you guys online like how bad my scarring and my rash is on my body. See, like this was my very first rash from the black mold in the workplace. This is where my rash started. It started on my elbows on this side and this side. This was the first scar right here. It got super bad. Like I could not get rid of this. Like I had a whole rash right here, and it was identical. on this side, which this side cleared up a lot. I don't know, but also, like, to be fair, like I have scabs all over my body. It's just awful. Like, this is a scab. You can barely see it, but I can feel it. And I shouldn't pick at it. And then I think there's like one little hive you can see right here. And these like little red dot hives. I have one, but that's from. So these kind of dots, I have a couple of these kind of dots on my hands and probably other places on my body. I just don't know. But I have one here. I have one here. A red little dot right here. You see that little red dot? So I have one there. That's from the gallon of water. But then I have another red dot somewhere else. Oh, then I have one here. A red dot here. I don't know if you can see that red dot. A red dot right there. So I have a couple red dots on my hands and probably other parts of my body. From when I did my L5S1 surgery, they connected me up with all this stuff. Just about as bad as my sleep study connected me with all these things. And they even told me, like, the lady told me, she's like, you might have some marks after this, but that's what happens. And okay. And then this right here, like, it's a lot better. It's a little bit traces of like these little dark brown spots right here. All this came out from stupid cigarettes. Like, I am not allergic to tobacco. I know this sounds strange, but I'm not allergic to tobacco. I'm allergic to cigarettes. Whatever the crap they put in that crap, I'm allergic to those things. I hate the smell of them. I just, I don't know, like, I go downhill, my head, I get like this massive migraine. I feel like I'm going to puke my guts. And my body, like the worst reaction is just my body. My body starts to break out. Like I get these hives all over my body. It's pretty bad. Mm. So that's my skin check and my hydration check. And last thing I have to do is like take care of my skin or try to take care of my skin. So I probably got to move this a bit. And I really should be taking my medication, but my medication makes me so drowsy. It's like not cool. And it's my body, my choice. So, like, if I don't want to take my medicine, that's like Bobby says, it's my prerogative. I do what I want. So, I got these rock skincare. I love these things. Shout out to the View. The View put me on rock skincare. I don't know. I just like really love these wipes. Like I can have like I can have them in the hottest place or like even in the coolest place in my room, and it doesn't matter. Like they are so soothing when I put them on my face. Like I've had them in the bathroom counter with under warm light, like warm soft light, and I open them up, and it's still like I put it on my face and it's super refreshing. And then I've also I hate that sound. It reminds me when all my bones broke in my body. Whatever, I got it as a birthday gift. It reminded me that I died and came back to life again, I suppose. So this, I don't even know if this is what it's meant, but this is how I use it. It probably does say don't put under your eyes, but avoid contact with eyes, whatever. My body. Actually, I've used this around my eyes, and you should probably follow what the bottle says, but I do what I want. I've used these multiple times around my eyes, and I've never had any issues. But it's me. I actually have used these like on my eyebrows, like, and I think that's why I like these wipes because I break out a lot when I shave, and I have noticed that these wipes, I don't know if that's what they're intended to do, I don't know, but I've noticed that the exfoliating side of these wipes, it actually picks up like your facial hair like really good. Like I've noticed like a lot of the peach fuzz on my face since I started using these wipes is just gone. Usually I always have to clean up my goatee. Usually I'll show you in a second where I usually clean up. And it's like up to you, but if you keep doing what I'm doing, it will start to foam up. Like I'll show you right here. So if you just keep doing this, it will foam up. I'm just letting you know that it will do that. But if you just want a light wipe, I just probably just do like I was doing at first, like that, and then flip it, and then so. But if you just, but it just clears up real fast. It dries up real quick. Hashtag get ready with me. Hashtag GRWN. So let's see. It picked up a little bit of my hair already. Right there, you see that little hair. So it gets a lot of like these little peach fuzz hairs. But usually, where I clean myself up and line myself up is I usually, well, right here is a lot. I have a lot of trauma here from my accident. I have stitches, and it sucks. Like usually, I always use alcohol pads, but now that I found these, I can just go like this. And this doesn't really get in there like the alcohol pads do. I don't know what it is about the alcohol pads do. I don't know if it's because they're smaller and sharper. I guess I could really like fold this if I wanted to get in there, but these are just too soft. Like the alcohol pads are just like old school and sharp and hard. So like with the alcohol pads, I can really get in there. And when I pull it out, I see the dirt that's built up in these little scars that I have. So I usually just like, I mean, it's unintentional, but a lot of it has to do with my trauma. So I have my part here, and I clean up right here, and then I'll like line myself up with my trimmers from like right about here down. And then I've always been really good at like shaving, cleaning up my lips. But I just shaved all this off because this lady messed me up. So what I usually do is just like line myself up just on the sides of my lips. I don't know, I just like the way I look that way. Because most people when they line themselves up, they go by the line of their mustache, and I don't know, it's just not how my hair grows. My hair's super blended. Like I have a lot of orange hairs. I don't know why I have orange hairs. I wish I had just full brown hairs and full black hairs, but I have like really light gold, blonde, orange hairs. So it doesn't look good for me if I just follow the line. It looks better for me. Like it looks really nice. When my whiskers look better if I just like line down my lips. It just looks fresh. So like when my mustache grows, it'll be like super dark up here, and down here is like golden and orange. I don't know. I just like it that way. And then I clean myself up right here. So I just get the razor and just go like this and line my lip down here. So with this pad, I go like this, and I haven't done this in a while. And I have been really touching my face over and over again because I missed one pesky hair right here. It's been bothering me, and I can't find my blade, but I'll clean up my space and hopefully I find, I think I have a 6. I'm looking for the 6 because I don't want to chop all my hair off. I just want to get this pesky hair, but I also want it to look clean and fresh and even. I don't just want to cut that one hair and mess everything up. So once I do all that, I do this on my face over there. I always do the like. I don't know why I do this. There's things I do that I don't even know. Like, I've learned not to get frustrated with myself, which is a new thing. But like, I was doing my laundry and it was so strange. Like, I have no idea why. Naturally, I just did one underwear one way and one underwear the other way, and I did one shirt one way and one shirt the other way. I don't know why I did that. It was just so weird. I don't know why things I do, I know how to do some things. I'm just over it. I'm just like, whatever. Like, I picked up this onion the other day, and I don't know how I knew to just. I was having issues when I already have issues with my hands as it is. I was having issues either peeling it or something. So I just grabbed it and I smashed it on the counter and it came apart. And I was like, how did I know to do that? I don't know. It's just weird things. So, see, it's just picking up more of those hairs. Which, like, I just feel like if that hair comes off like that, then it's meant to come off. And then I use, so it's not, my face not too bad. It's not dirty. I mean, my ears are awful. I don't, something's wrong with me. I mean, I've been told I have like swimmer's ear or like an ear infection. I mean, I was in a grimy places and I don't know. And it's been super rainy lately, and I do spend a lot of time outside, so maybe it's just all coming together. And I'm sure allergies doesn't help my ears, so I just use this side. And by the time I use this side, my face is already drying up. You probably shouldn't do the things that I do, but what I do when I'm done with all of this, and I do recommend you wash your hands because I've noticed that the same effect. Well, I don't know. My skin is. I'm a blended man, so my skin doesn't work like everybody else's. Like my body, I say I do not moisturize well under pressure. I just don't. Like if I'm stressed, my body won't soak in anything, and my body just. I've been prescribed lidocaine patches, and they don't stick to my body. I think I'm like I don't know. I'm an alien, but what I do instead of waste this, and it has helped my hands. What I do is I rub my hands with it. But what I've noticed with my hands is my hands don't soak it in like my face soaks it in. So I just scrub my nails with it. And what I do is I let it sit for like a couple seconds or a while until I go to the sink, and then I wash my hands. I recommend washing your hands anyways because you got all this grime from your dirty face. But I just don't like to waste product. So I just put it on my hands, and I have like this splinter, which I think it went away. It just feels weird now. Got this splinter right here. It's off. It's like the worst place to get a splinter. Like I couldn't get it on my finger. I couldn't get it on my palm. I got it right here in between. That sucks. I spent forever trying to find it and get it out. It doesn't help that I probably just smushed it in worse inside. Okay, so that's what I do with this. I have a towel, so I'll wash my hands and I'll get to it when I get to it. Throw this away. I have this towel right here. And I got this, and I use it as. The reason I got this was because I don't have a good sponge right now. I use the rainwater to clean my sponge because my sponge was it's just getting old. And so I got this, and it was cheaper than an actual sponge at Walmart. So I was like, I measured the dimensions of it, and I believe off the top of my head, it's 7 by 7, and it has like this little thingy on it. And I hate sponges that have those stupid ribbons, and they get grimy and yucky, and sometimes even the super expensive like Axe scrub one. I do not like that sponge. I tried it one time. But the little thing, it's like rope and like these scrubbers. They're so just harsh on my body and skin. I've had like the cheap ones that I got on Amazon, even the loofah ones that have the string, and they get super yucky and grimy and bacteria, and they're pretty expensive for no reason. They don't even last long to get yucky. So I actually really like this. I doubled it as a face wash. Well, it says to wash in cold water, machine wash, but I just put the faucet in the bathtub cold and I just hand washed it before I used it. You should probably read the directions and do what the directions say. And so then it is polyester and it says machine wash in cold water, gentle cycle, only non-chlorine bleach when needed. Tumble dry low, do not iron. I suppose like once it gets a little bit yucky, you can use some like non-chlorine bleach. I'm super sensitive, so I don't know. I'll try to find like some super gentle non-chlorine bleach or hypoallergenic soap. And so then I doubled this for my face, and I really liked it. It worked. First, I used it on my face, and I got like one good first clean of my face with this, and then I use it on the rest of my body. So I feel comfortable using this on my face and my body. A lot of people are super finicky. They will not use a face towel for their body. They will only have one face towel, one body towel, whatever. I don't. I used to be that person, but when you're balling on a budget, you do what you gotta do. And then I made a video with this Neutrogena lip balm, and I did an unboxing video of this. So I'll start putting this on. I feel like I could have reapplied it more yesterday, but I just got so caught up in being stressed and worried about life and panicking that I didn't. So, and if you want to find out more about this one, just look at one of my last lives or videos or whatever. And then one of the last things I have, I really don't even shoot. I should just cut the video. But let's see. Maybe I'll make a video about like my dental care. But my dental hygienist gave me this one to try out, and this is probably my favorite floss so far. It's super stretchy. So maybe I'll make a video about my chomps when I do my chomps one day. But it's like super stretchy. It's super stretchy. But this is like one of the Mexican secret sauces from Mexico. You can get this like probably any Mexican store. I don't know where I got this, to be honest with you. My memory's so awful, and I've had it for such a long time. I think I've had it since the shelter, and I've contemplated like throwing it away. But I don't know. There's something about Mexican cosmetic products that they like last a lifetime. It's like lethal how long they last. But it says it's petroleum, zinc oxide, paraffin, parfum, allantoin, eugenol, limonene, linalool. What I know about limonene and linalool is I don't know why I know this crap. Oh God help me. But what I know about it is that once upon a time in a decade when people cared about this country and the world and human life. Okay, stay focused. Linalool was used to when people actually cleaned their homes and had their lives organized and had money to buy cleaning supplies. Okay, stay on topic. They use linalool and limonene. They use this to clean linoleum. and it kept their floors like super sparkly clean. And I don't know why it's in this product. Maybe it keeps your face super sparkly clean. But believe it or not, I don't know why I know this crap. Baccarat, which is a super high end luxury brand, and it's actually, I could be wrong, but it's one of the most expensive parfums or colognes or perfume, whatever, in the world. They actually have linalool in it. It's like just basically a bottle of linalool. And I don't remember the exact price, but it's an outrageous price for this bottle, and that's all it is. Inside of the bottle with fragrance. It's strange, right? It's like I might as well just spritz myself with Fabuloso and call it a day. TBH. But anyways, I've used a lot, and I you can tell that I grab a bunch of this like with the lip balm. I just use like my pinky, but with this, I might as well do it now. I'm gonna shower anyway to show you guys. So this is called Pomada de la Campaña del Doctor Bell. Dr. Bell is probably a super sketch doctor. Is probably not even a real doctor. I don't know. My grandma probably believes this guy is like the greatest doctor on planet Earth. And my grandma has, if there's one thing I remember of my great grandmother and my great grandfather, they would have red velvet lint rollers that were like on these super old wooden brush handle things. And they would have, well, just super old cosmetics and colognes and stuff. My great grandmother, we used to call, I think it was called like La Maca or something like that. It's like this poof powder, and the smell, it was like violet. It was like violet powder, and oof, I remember like the armoire, the wardrobe was wooden, pull out. It was just weird. Like they don't have cosmetic products like that anymore. But later on in Mexico, this and is called crema de concha, which is, how do you say? I think there's a more particular word for this type of shell, or conch, or you could say like oyster or shell. It's basically like the pearl and the oyster. Uh, I don't want to say pulverized, but that's basically what they do. They like pulverize the pearl of the shell, or the shell and like the shiny part of the shell, and they turn it into a cream, and it lightens up your face. It's like, I don't know, but this stuff, it's pomade. It's Dr. Bell's skin ointment. Softens and soothes skin. Apply 2 or 3 times daily to moisturize your skin. Suaviza y embellece la piel. Aplique 2 o 3 veces al día para humectar la piel. Ingredientes: petrolatum, zinc oxide, paraffin, perfume, allantoin, eugenol, limonene, linalool, 900, I don't even know, there's a bunch of numbers. Made in Mexico, hecho en Mexico, distribuido por Genoma Lab, USA Inc., Houston, Texas. It's a local product if you want to support local businesses. Just saying. And it says 77098. I have no idea what that is. Questions, preguntas, call toll free, llame sin costo, 1-877-994-3666. Monday to Friday, lunes a viernes, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, horario central, a bunch of numbers, the number, Genoma Lab. So, let me show you the back of everything I just read. Okay, so it does say apply 2 to 3 times a day. I have never done that. I've never seen my family or anybody. I hate this sound. But so what I usually do is I get like a huge glop of it, like this, and you just do what you want. But this is how I do it. And if you want to look like you're 10 years old when you're 30, then you should probably do this. And I just put it all over my face. That's hopefully my new mental health, which I think is important. Mental health is important because if I'm not putting my mental health first, I'll probably be listening to Kanye soundtracks. And that's of to no benefit to no one other than myself. And I'm learning to be part of the solution, not the problem. So, once again, do not do what I do. You probably should not be getting this close to your eyes, but I've used this product my whole life that I know of. And you probably shouldn't put it over your lips, but I have always put it over my lips. I mean, obviously, don't eat it, so I just go like that. And the reason I do that is because you like one of the parts that gets real dry is always around your lips. I mean, it's human skin. You're human, so I always just put it lightly over my lips, and I put it under my neck, and I do the same thing. Like I don't like to waste product, so I do the same thing. I just use whatever's left. I use it on my hands. I get migraines. I didn't even know Botox was for migraines. But I watched this Botox commercial. Like, do you have migraines? And I was like, what? I have migraines all the time. I probably should get that. But I talked to my VA providers and they don't know what day it is. I'm like, you don't know what day it is? I don't know what day it is. I'm just blind leading the blind. I don't get why, like, I always see, like, these, like, even when I was watching Little Island, I always see, like, these, how do you say those, like, those beauty vloggers, and they always just put, like, dot, 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 dot. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, put the product on your face and stop playing around. It's like, I can't stand people that buy cleaning products and they just organize it. I'm like, me, I don't buy cleaning products for display purposes only. Like, I buy cleaning products to clean. I don't know. It's just, people are so weird. Like, I'll watch these TikToks and people are just buying stuff. They're like, unboxing a vacuum, I put it away. I'm like, what? Like, if I bought that vacuum, I'd be using it. Bought a steamer, I assembled it, put it away, and they spray it and it like works nicely. I'm like, I be steaming the outside of the house. Like, I be steaming everything down to my underwear, my clothes, my face, shoes. I steam my teddy bear. So, anyways, what I do is this is not normal. Like, usually I put this on at night. I put a towel under my pillow. That way I don't get it all over my pillow. Or if I've seen people have like those, now they make like these cosmetic pillows to where like I don't remember how they phrase it or how they word it, but they're like cosmetic pillow covers. So like if you go to sleep with like acne cream on or any form of makeup, the the pillow is made to where like it doesn't stain it or set in it. Can't remember what it's called, and I honestly feel like I almost saw it. I don't quote me, but I feel like I actually saw it on the View. Could be wrong, but I think that's where I saw it was on View Your Deals. Like they have pretty good deals on there. I'm always buying on a budget, so I can't ever really afford it. And my life is just awful. But I'm grateful, thankful to God that I'm alive and blessed. I'm so ready to have my own house and not be in a space where I'm like uncomfortable or allergic to the entire complex and the animals and cooties and dust mites. You see, I have the off over there. And my last tip would be like what I do because I'm a man and I go work outside. Which, granted, since my surgeries, I've been going downhill in my sleep study. But oh yeah, if any of these products bother you, I just would wipe it off immediately and do whatever the bottles say. And you should probably test this on your skin before you put it all on your face. So, mm, what I do with that off spray, and I prefer the gel. The gel is nice because I could put it in my head and my hair and my leg hairs. But what I do is I shower really good. Sometimes I pat myself dry really good. Sometimes I don't. I guess it just depends. But I spray myself with the off spray, and it's good because one, sometimes there's like those pesky mosquitoes. Like yesterday, I had one and I squished it, and I said, "Tell your friends not to come here." Anyways, problems, trauma. So I was saying, like, sometimes you get those pesky mosquitoes that make their way in the house, and they like humidity and water. So the first place they'll go is to like laundry, washing machines, kitchen sinks, drains, or even AC vents that have drops from the humidity of water. So this one made its way into the bathroom, and I'm like, this is exactly why I spray off spray right after I shower or in the bathroom. And I have family members that are super sensitive to fragrance and smell, and that's a really good one. The DEET's not overwhelming. I mean, obviously, it's mosquito spray. It's going to be overwhelming to a degree, but I spray it on myself. And hey, like, I recommend even if you're not going outside and just staying indoors, still spray yourself with mosquito spray. I should probably do better at putting on sunblock, to be honest. I do have a, what is it called? I don't know. I should know the name of it. I think it's called like Bahamas something. I could be wrong, but the coconut oil, I have that outside, and I probably should apply that more. I should probably go out there and get it before I shower. But also, I don't want to be oily in my bed. But I should apply that more and oils more. But anyways, thanks for getting ready with me. I actually think I went over my time. I gotta check my schedule because I think I was only supposed to do this till 9:45, and it's 10 o'clock now. So, yep, 9:45. I'm supposed to be organizing my life. Grab my planner, list dates. So, right now, I'm just going to grab my planner, organize, and I just got a text message about my mental health, so I try to pencil that in. Peace out. Thanks for watching. And make sure you wash your stuff off your face.